Hey everybody, just a quick little video. I look like doo-doo right now. But I finally am able to get out of the house. We're headed to the commissary on base to just get a few groceries and see how it is going. And my husband swung by our local coffee shop so I could get my white chocolate mocha. I've been craving that, much needed. And then I have a few work calls today, and I'll probably do another video. I hate not doing a video for everybody, so I shall see you in a little bit. Hey everybody, we're at the commissary here on Bangor, and they got rid of the limitations on all the meats, which is kind of nice. Last weekend it was like 2 per person, and they have chicken, which we got. So things are getting back to normal, kind of, here in the Pacific Northwest, at least in Silverdale. So happy days. I find this funny that the whole snack aisle is like empty for the little snack cakes, but like all the healthy stuff is pretty much stocked again. I guess we need our snacks, so I don't blame people. Tortillas are low too. Okay, so my husband made some chicken and rice for our dogs. You can see her sniffing. She seems to be feeling a lot better, so thank you all for the well wishes. So hopefully this is what she was supposed to get. Look at her. Shadow! She is like super busy eating. At least she still has a healthy appetite. Is that good? Is it good? So clearly she has an appetite. So thank you everybody again for all the advice and for all the messages asking how she's doing. We haven't gone out with her to see if she still has an upset tummy, but she's clearly hungry, so. Oh, making a mess. Now to give it to Emma. Hi everybody, it is me again. My name is Becca. This is my channel SamBrie Stitches. I am also SamBrie Stitches on Instagram as well. This is Flosstube number 29 and it is March 28th. So hopefully this finds everybody doing well. I actually got to get out a little bit this morning and go get a few groceries. We did major shopping last weekend, but we went and got a few groceries with both of the girls home. We needed some more snacks. So I inserted some video of the commissary on base. And actually it was really nice to see that they lifted the ban on meat. They actually had chicken for a long time. There was no chicken in stock at all. They are still limiting rice and a couple of other things. But there is toilet paper, there is water. It was not hectic and crazy. They are still checking IDs upon entry to the commissary, but they are not checking IDs to go into the PX. So it was nice to get out, and my husband swung through my local coffee shop. I love them so much. They just know what I want to drink. They just know my order. And it's been a while since I've, gone. Used to go, 3 times because I work Friday through Sunday. But now maybe it's like once a week or once every other week if I get out to go grocery shopping with my husband. I've actually been honestly enjoying being home and not working on the weekends because this is the time that I get to spend with my husband, which is nice. So I have been working this weekend. We've had a lot of calls and it's been nice to engage with my coworkers, which was really nice. And I'm gonna squeeze this in before I think I have another call this afternoon. So let's get on with it. I wanted to thank all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I've reached 800. I think I'm at 801 right now, so it's very exciting. Don't forget that I'm doing a giveaway I think it was back on Flosstube 23, I want to say. It says 750 celebration or something in the description or in the title. So go back and watch that to enter it. You have to enter on that video because that's what I'll be pulling the comments from. And I'll be pulling that Wednesday on my normal video where I show all my progress and whips and everything. And thank you so much for the returning viewers. And you guys are amazing. I received so many comments and private messages regarding Shadow. She is doing much better. If you watched the beginning, my husband made her a gourmet chicken and rice meal. And Emma also got some too, because Emma had a little bit of a tummy issue as well, that we discovered last night. But they both seem to be doing really well. They're both eating and drinking and, you know, acting normal. So not sure what it is. I did call the vet, and she said as long as they're still, you know, at least drinking and their noses are cold and wet, that it should be okay. So we're just going to monitor them. But thank you guys so much for all the advice and the comments. I think Shadow is becoming the star of my channel, which is awesome because she's an amazing dog and we love her very much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the concern. All right, so I did get some haul today. I got my fabric order from Brandy at Stitch Me. So I'm gonna show that. There's so many cars out today. It's so crazy and they're noisy. So I wanted to show my haul. These are all 18 count. And then I'm gonna show my 16 count fabric parade. But I'm gonna show my haul first. So this is a piece of 18 count vanilla latte. I blame Melissa of Stitcher Mel for this enabling fabric because she named it, I believe, and showed it in her video, and it's a beautiful neutral. Hopefully that's coming through. So I got a larger piece of that, and then I got a replacement Neptune because I absolutely love this so much. And I used some, and I told you yesterday I get scared when I get low on my fabric. And then this one is beachfront, so it's a little bit more of a darker tan on there, so it's another really good neutral. So that's a beachfront. And then I had one, Brandy does giveaways in her Facebook group for people who buy the fabrics during Friday night fight night. And she does the giveaways on a Saturday. And so I won an Ada grab bag, which is pretty exciting. I have not gone through this to know what the counts or anything are yet. And it doesn't have any color names on there. But this one is a really pretty, it's like a grayish lavenderish color. It's really pretty. And these are just smaller little grab bag pieces, which are perfect because I love smalls, and these are like the perfect size for smalls. So here's another one. There are quite a few in this too. She's so generous. This is another blue. And some purples, which are my favorites. This is really, really pretty. I love that one. Oh, this one's cool. It's like a tie-dye. So I have to go through and figure out the counts on these. It's a little bit. And there's this one. And the last one in there. It's a very, very generous grab bag. So thank you so much, Brandy, for these fabrics. And I claimed some more last night on Friday night fight night in her group, so I'll be getting those at some point. And so while I'm at it with Brandy's fabrics, I'm going to show the 16 counts that I have. I don't have very many of these because I had a ton of the 18 counts. Okay, sorry. Some teenagers were walking by. They said a few cuss words. Don't really want them in the video, so I'm going to edit that out and show this again. So this is a 16 count Fire Red, which I love. That's from Bestitch Me. This is a 16 count Purple. Her modeling is just beautiful in the fabrics, and I love modeling. This one, I'm not sure if she's offering this. We came up with the name via just chatting. This is Burnt Toast. It's a little bit darker of a version of Toast. So it has some darker grays and darker browns in it, and I really love this one. I need to find a pattern to put on this because I love her toast. And this one doesn't have a name. I think I got this in the Friday Night Fight Night. It's just a unique, cool looking fabric that I couldn't resist. So there's that one. So those are my 16 counts. Like I said, you saw the big old stack of Bestitch Me fabrics yesterday for 18 count. I went a little crazy. I'm part of the Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month, and like I said, they sent me a few more 16 counts. Ooh, it's getting really, really windy. Oh wow, hold on, let me switch the camera. You can hear the dog barking. See how windy it is? That's crazy. Oh, there's people. Okay, yeah, I got really, really crazy windy, so hopefully you got to see that in the video. Color and Cotton's Fabric of the Month. These are 16 counts as well. This is Buff. It's a really nice neutral color. This is River Rock, and I've used some of this. I do like this color. It's a little bit more of like a gray marbling. This was just called Limited Edition. And then I think this month's was Stratus. So those are the Color and Cotton ones that I have. Some random ones that I have. I just got this yellow from Threadneedle Street. But it's a really, really stiff Ada. I got the yellow because it's my youngest daughter's favorite color, so I was going to stitch something on it. But it is a really, really stiff fabric, so I don't know if I'll stitch anything on it. She just happened to be there and was like, Mom, buy this, so I did. Another random that I have is a 16 count. It's called Camois. I don't know how to say it. CHAMOIS, and it's number 3. This is To Die For fabrics. So there's that one. I've noticed when I watched back my video yesterday when I was editing that what I see on the screen is not what you guys see, because the color was more truer when I watched back the video than what I see when I'm showing you. So yeah. And then this I'm not really gonna pull out. This is a 16 count. It's a large piece that I got for maybe like a Haid. It's from Garibaldi's Needlework, and it is just called Cream Puff. So hopefully that's coming through. It's just like a nice little neutral, and the wind's picking up again. Woo! It's not like a nasty day out, it's just pretty windy. All right. Another pile like yesterday with Bestitch Me, except this is Picture This Plus because I was part of Crazy Annie's Fabric of the Month Club last year for Picture This Plus. And I think I had signed up for the 16 count then before I made the jump to 18. So I have a bunch. So this is Legacy. It's a smaller piece, and these smaller pieces I got from 123 Stitch, so you can easily get these smaller pieces quickly. Legacy is a good neutral if anybody needs that, a neutral. This is Barnwood. It's a dark brown. So there's that one. This is Bashful. It's like a light pink. And again, like I said yesterday, if you go on 123 Stitch for these Picture This Plus fabrics, they tend to have the DMC colors that are similar to them, I believe. So it does help give you an idea of what the color is, because I know people mentioned they don't like to just randomly buy fabrics online. But that's what I did. I just bought a whole bunch of these small ones so that I could see the colors, and they're super cheap. They're 8x12s. This is Shale. So, this is Glacier. It's a pretty mottled blue. Oh, another Shale. This is Spice. I love Spice. This is one of my favorites, is Spice. Haunted, which is good for Halloween patterns. I want to get a bigger piece of this, I think. All right, and then the bigger pieces, which I'm not going to open up all the way, but this is Pewter. So it's like a gray. Yeah, it's basically just like a light gray. So that's a larger piece of that. Fog is a little bit lighter than Pewter. I don't know if I hold them up. I don't know if you could see the difference. It's a little bit lighter. So, Fossil is another brown. So that's Fossil. Another Opal. This is just a larger version of Opal. I think I showed it in the smaller pieces earlier. Sand is a very pale, it's like a very pale tannish pinkish. Barnwood again, just a larger piece, so that is Barnwood. Look at the modeling, I like that. Regency is another really good neutral. Let me open this a little bit. It's a really good neutral. Regency seems to me like it has a little bit of like a greenish tinge to it. Legacy is another one of my favorites. Apparently, I really like the neutrals. I think that's what I sign up for in most of my Fabric of the Month clubs. I think that's why I stopped Fiberlicious, because I don't remember them offering a neutral, and I got those bright, crazy colors. So I stopped that one. Murmur, which is like a pinkish. Hopefully that is coming through, because to me it looks washed out. But when I watch it back, hopefully it's the right color. But yeah, it's like a pink. Or peach. Maybe more of a peachy pink. Brash. Brash is another good brown. This is Crystal Oaken, which I've used a lot of. And I love the crystals. And, you know, I like the shiny. So this one's really pretty too. Mirage, I've cut apart. But Mirage is like a nice gray, dark gray. Could be more like a Halloween type of piece to use it on. I think I've already shown Shale. So there's that, just a larger piece of it. And then Heritage, which has some green tints to it, just a larger piece of that. So those are my Picture This Plus fabrics. And then, sorry for that big old pile in your face. So now the Stitchery Express, I explained yesterday, wonky cuts. They used to offer just random small pieces of their fabrics cut up for like a cheap price. And it would be like a free-for-all, kind of like Brandy's Friday Night Fight Nights. But I think it was a little bit more brutal for the wonkies. So I got a bunch of them. So this is, I think I have one in the 18 count. Blue with gold specks. And again, you're gonna have to bear with me, because if they don't go back in the bags, I'll never know what they are, because this is how she labeled them for wonkies, is how it is. So this, I love this, and I need to order a bigger piece of this. This is chicken wire, but it's the neutral. I think she offers different versions of it. I use this for my little smalls, my farm smalls from Beth Twist. So I love this, and I want a bigger piece. Just because my house is farmhouse themed, and it'd be really cool to have a bigger piece of that. This is a full cut. I'm not going to pull it all the way out because you can see it. It's green with white snowflakes. Perfect Christmassy piece. And of course, this is not in a home. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a name on it. It just says 16 count. So there's that wonky piece. Here comes the wind again. Hopefully it's not too loud on camera. I think I showed this yesterday, but this one has the name on it, and it just says white stars on blue. So if you want to order that, so it's a light blue. White stars on blue. And she offers full sizes in most of these. I don't think she really does the wonkies too much anymore, every so often. This is Magic Mist. I really like this one. So that is Magic Mist. It's a really pretty blue with some dark gray modeling in it. You're back in the bag. Jeez. All right, 16 count candy corn. And these are, majority of these are fabric flare fabrics that Cindy sells through her Stitchery Express group. Link will be down below. I showed an 18 count. This is a 16 count Murky. Seems like a lot of people have Murky. Oh, there's a crow. Surprised my dogs aren't freaking out over the birds being in the front yard. This is called Pale Petal. It's a really pretty pink. Oops, trying to stay organized. This is 16 count Unicorn. I really love this one. It's just like pinks and purples and white splotches, and it does scream unicorn. I think that's kind of cool. Here comes the wind. Oh, and there goes stuff at my neighbors. Jeez. 16 count Solar Smash. So there's that. It's like a red orange. It streams like sun bright colors, but it's not super bright in person. So there's that. And then I have a 16 count Bosque Pear. It's a really pretty green and a little bit of like reddish tint to it. And this is 16 count Blooming. So it's just, and so if you notice, see, like this side has the color, this side does not. Fabric Flare typically just prints on their fabric. So can't really screw up and stitch the wrong side like sometimes I do on the hand dyeds. You know, because one side is, I don't know, on some of the hand dyes is a lot more prettier. This is a pink opal. I don't know if you can see the opal, but it is sparkly. And this one is on both sides, the pink, but the opal is just on one side. So this is where I would have to really pay attention when I'm stitching, because the opal is only on one side of the fabric. So there's that. And this is a piece of smudge. That would be really neat with like some sort of saying, you know, just words stitched on this. It just looks, I don't know, it just reminds me of ink, pen. I don't know why. That's what it screams to me. This is charcoal, 16 count. And again, the back is white, but it's printed. So a little bit different type of fabric if you're not used to that and you like a lot of the hand dyes. And this one is cappuccino. It is a nice tan neutral. So there's that one. This one, I don't know if she still offers this. I can't remember. It's Sweet Baby James. It's like a lavender, but there's like very, very faint hints of just other little colors in there. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if you could see it, but it's a really, really pretty light purple. The neighbor kids are watching me talk to the camera. It's kind of funny. This is cute. A lot of people that have dogs, 16 count paw print. And all these you can order in any counts and in any fabrics, but y'all know I'm an Ada stitcher. So all you get to see from me is Ada. Halloween Hollow. Oh, I used the heck out of this one. So there is the Halloween Hollow. You can tell that I do not leave any little scraps. I try to use them all. So there's that one. And this one is elderberry. All right, this is going to be huge for a lot of people because of all of the Be Well and Stitch patterns. This is Hive. And I have a big piece, so I'm going to be stitching a lot. Oh no. Well, I was going to stop it, but hopefully he doesn't keep doing that because that's going to be really annoying during the video. All right, yellow polka dots. I'm not going to open up this one. It's a nice yellow with polka dots. And there he goes again. This is 16 count confetti. So there's that. Confetti is a really nice fabric as well. It's got a lot of different colors that you can pull from. This is one that I've stitched on. This is called Greenish Coffee Beans. So it's a darker fabric. It's a little bit difficult to find stuff to stitch on that. This is Sun, Sand, and Sea. This comes in a full-size cut, except for this one doesn't show anything because I probably used it. But usually there's a sea down here in the sky, but there's that. Rhododendron. This one's a little bit stiff filling, but it's a pretty pinkish color. Almost done, because man, the wind just keeps picking up. This is Chai. A little tiny piece I have left. It's a really nice neutral if you're looking for a neutral. This is another really cool Christmas one. This is green candy canes. So it's white fabric with green candy canes. Yeah. All right. This is the larger piece that I think I'm going to do for the Sheep Virtues. It's a 16 count, so it's just neutral polka dots. But I think it's a big enough piece that I could fit the Sheep Virtues on. Speaking of Sheep Virtues, there is a sale that is going on, I think, through Cobweb Corner. If you join their, or if you go look at them up on Instagram, they have the information on there. I don't know the name of this because I stitched a piece on it, but it's like a green marble and I love it. And then the last one, y'all have seen this because I have the piece up on my mantle now, thanks to a suggestion from a viewer. So this is the rain fabric. I think that's everything. That's all my 16 counts. I'll do a video with my 14 counts. And then that'll be it for the fabric, unless I just get random haul that comes in. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it and I've enabled you yet again. You can get these pretty much in any counts, I think, from any of the fabric dealers anyways. So I think that's everything. Don't forget about the Monday night virtual meetup. I have quite a few people that are interested. Just join the Facebook group down below so it's easier for me to send the invite. And thank you to everybody for liking and subscribing and enjoying my videos. I'm doing this to keep me company, to keep y'all company through this hard time. And I just want y'all to know that I'm right there with you. And if you need anything, I always say to reach out. I've made quite a few new friends off of doing these videos, so it's been pretty amazing. So, and thank you again for all the love for Shadow. I will keep y'all updated on her as well. And until next video, happy stitching, everybody.